I don't know.
And my double chin doesn't like that.
Hey, we're going.
Hello, we're live.
I should have given you a countdown. I'm just realizing that.
Yeah, do the like 5, 4.
Right?
Yeah.
Instead of letting you be like in the middle of a sentence.
Hello.
Sorry about that, Jenny. Hello, friends. It's Becky and my sister Jenny.
Sylvia, I drive through Vernon all the time when I go up to visit my mom in the Panhandle. I know where this is.
Hi.
Oh.
We've got Dana here and Maggie and Chris, and I saw Danielle a little bit earlier. So we are all here so far. We are back, both of us.
We are back, both of us, and I have a camera where my face goes, so I'm leaning. All right.
Podman's here. Hello, Podman.
Hi.
I'm so glad you guys are here.
Yep, we're wearing our jewelry from last night. I've got my necklace, and Becky has hers.
I got my earrings, my swingity earrings. You can see they're hiding in my hair, which I did not cut. It was back last time.
That is true. I'm not actually wearing earrings, but that's okay. My hair covers my ears most of the time anyway, so.
Not worried. Hi, Patty. Hi, Faith. I am so glad you guys are here.
Thank sisters.
Hi, Barbara.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Hi, Tina and Jeannie. I apologize. I am actually sucking on one of the Werthers that comes in the Sam Speed box. I was going to save it and give it to my son, but it was sitting here on my desk, and I was like, oh, that looks nice. So I had it. Hello, Xandra. I love your name. That is so cool.
Yeah, that's a great name. I love that.
Yeah. Oh, man. So we're going to be, and Lynn is here. Hi. Yes, bonus. It's a bonus live Seester Saturday because she's my Seester.
I am. Hi, Dana.
So you've got all of those.
Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana. Everybody's here. So what we're going to be doing tonight is my sister bought the Gina's Gem Creations, the GGC treasure bag. I did not get it. But she got it. And so we're going to open it up, and she's going to be organizing it. She's got one of my favorite organizers.
I do.
And she's going to be sorting it into. We're going to be like oohing and ahhing over the beads and the findings. The last time I got one, my sister was so excited watching my unboxing because most of the findings are nickel-free. So she was like, I love this. Can you bring it? Because we were already planning my visit the last time. And she was like, you have to bring it. Every single time I talked to her, she was like, oh, and also don't forget to bring.
It actually says all metals are cadmium, lead, and nickel-free. So I don't have to pay attention to each little line item, whether or not it's, allergy safe. But Tina, you got the day one? Because I got the denim. They had denim day and denim night. And I think the day one was going to be lighter.
Yeah, it had like the brighter, lighter blues, and then you had the darker blues with the one you're in. But yeah. So, well, if you don't mind, I was going to say if you don't mind spoilers, but there was a big old picture of like all of the items on the page where you purchase it. So
there wasn't what I ordered. But this was a surprise to me when it came in. I caught a glimpse of some of the things, and I'm really excited. But there wasn't a picture when I ordered it, so I didn't know. Mm-mm.
Well, and Gina also does.
Okay, Chris got
my thing.
Yeah. So spoiler alert, we're going to open this, but y'all are here for this, right?
Yeah. And so if you don't know Gina, she has a YouTube channel. She also has a store where she sells stuff. I am moderating, running the live. I'm not actually going to be demoing anything. So I'm going to be adding stuff like some links and things. This is where you can get the GGC treasure bag. Yeah, she already does. She does the unveiling on her YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
For Gina. So like most people will probably have seen it.
Okay, good.
I think there's also a photo of it in the email that she says if you want to get notified when she has them, because they're limited in quantity and they usually sell it pretty fast, then go to that first link that I put in there and sign up for the newsletter so that you find out about it.
Yeah.
So we can see that. But this is just Jenny's one that we've got. And she's going to be, again, sorting them into my favorite organizers, which are the 15 grid ones. You don't have the 18 grid ones, do you?
No, that's what I got.
Oh, you got the 18 grid.
Because I saw that you did yours in an 18 grid, so I bought me some 18 grids, not just the 15.
All right, let me get the link for that because it's different.
Yeah.
This specific box, like she puts longer strands, so you need like a little extra space, and the 18 grid has deeper wells and there's more of them. So it can fit it much better. So let me find the link to that, and I'll put it in the chat too.
Yeah. No, I know that there's only a couple that you get that you prefer the 18 for, and that this is one of them. Because
it is 100% one of them.
Becky brought that box from the last one, the one with the opalite with the teal accents is the one that she'd gotten. Yeah. And she brought that to my house, and she like literally filled up one of the 15 grid organizers with these.
I was just
still had things in her box,
like beads and the other things, because my sister fell in love with it, right? So I knew that she would absolutely, when the new one come out, she was gonna want it. Okay, so that's the one for the 18 grids.
Yes, Dana, it is one of the most common nickel allergies. Like if someone is sensitive to, or nickels, one of the most common metal allergies, if someone is sensitive to different things, and there are a variety of them, and there's different levels of reaction, but nickel is the one that is most common. So the very first thing I look for is if something is nickel free, because if it's nickel free, I'm good. If I don't see nickel free, then I look for hypoallergenic, because stainless steel and certain grades of stainless steel are hypoallergenic, and so I look for that. I've given up trying to figure out myself whether or not it's safe. So if it doesn't say one of those two things, either nickel free, because that is what triggers me in metal alloys, then I look for hypoallergenic, and those are basically the only two words I trust. So yes.
Yeah. What wire do you use for your ear wires? Because we know from trial and error experience that the Softflex wire is fine for Jenny to wear.
Yes. I have a package of sterling silver, because sterling silver is fine for someone who has a nickel allergy. So I have some sterling silver I've been using, but they tarnish, and I don't love that. So when Becky's here, along with making me some more jump rings, we're going to make
more ear wires.
Because on the Softflex website, they specify that the only two metals that are in their craft wire, regardless of what color it is, are copper and silver.
Yeah.
So they don't have nickel in them at all. So I can use any of the Softflex.
Color is gold filled, which is where they add a little bit of gold to the silver to give it that color. So.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I'm just saying what they said on their website.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
that those are basically the only two metals that go into the core of these wires. So there's no brass. Like usually if something is brass, unless it's, I think white brass is the one that's clean. If anything is brass, regardless of what they've put on top of it, I can't trust it, because finishes wear and rub off, and coatings rub and wear off, and I can't. So that was I'm glad that someone asked you, but now you know what to look for. If you do want to, since you have customers who might have metal allergies, it might be nice to create some sets, especially because you get a lot from the bead box bargains, and they at least will specify if something is nickel free or not. So it's great to do. It's great to have that information and be able to make something that you can mark as being, nickel free. So,
All right.
a little bit of a rant.
If you guys want, I'm going to get Jenny's desk on here on the stage and rearrange us so we are smaller and it is bigger. Like that. So we can take a look at what's in it. Are you guys ready?
The last time she opened this, I noticed, because Becky's read right at the top that all metals are cadmium, lead, and nickel free. And so I knew I could trust the whole thing. So when a new one became available, we were talking about it in that other live, and it had become available. I'm like, hey, maybe I could get that. And I decided that I would, because I like being able to make things with all the fun findings and settings and stuff. So this is the Denim Nights GGC Treasure Bag, a perfect blend of sparkle and boho charm. Huh? Oh,
another question.
Certain grades of stainless steel, Lynn. I think it's like 304 or something like that. Usually, at least on Beadbox Bargains, or they'll say that it's hypoallergenic when it's made with that stainless steel, but it's certain grades of stainless. Like, you can't just get stainless in general. It kind of has to be a little, it has to meet a certain grade. Like, and if it's surgical stainless steel, that's hypoallergenic. So those are some ways that you can identify.
Yeah, labeling's important. Labeling's super important.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just what I do. See, a perfect blend of sparkle and boho charm to elevate your everyday and night denim wardrobe. Is what it says. So let's see what's in here. Yeah. I admit, I peeked through the organza when I took it out of the mailing bag, and I saw some things I got really excited about.
I can't believe you waited to pull it out of the bag until just now. Honestly, I thought maybe you might have like rifled through it and then put it back and said, "Okay, we'll do it for the camera later."
But look,
that is so pretty. I love that. Is that lapis?
I think it is. We're gonna find out. So I love the theme of this, and like, for me, some of this is not super denim. Some of this is very denim. Like, this is super denim. It comes across as a little bit more blue on my camera, like more bright blue, but it is more that kind of that smoky denim color. Gosh, there's so many great things here. So I guess let's go down the list, right?
Right.
That's what you do. Let's see what I can find. I've got my organizer over here, and we'll put things in as we go. But
yeah, if they have a label on the bag, I don't go down the list. But there's very few that have the actual label on the bag, so the list is a good place to go. It's a good place to start.
So the first thing here is a 7.5 inch strand of 6 millimeter round sodalite. That's not a strand. Sodalite beads in midnight.
It has little white flecks in it. It's blue with some white flecks.
Well, this is blue with some like crackling. Oh, sorry, wrong camera. I'm going to hold it up to the other one. But that's not on a strand. Oh, I think it's this. Does that look like sodalite, Becky?
What's the millimeter that it says on there?
It says it's a 6 millimeter.
Oh, that feels like a 6 millimeter to me.
It does. It does.
Yeah, Chris, it would be a lot more work for her to label all of them, and it's already such a huge undertaking. I don't blame her for not doing it. There are very few that do like individual labels on the bags. The rest of them will either be strands or just giving you a packing list. It's super normal, and that's totally fine. That would be a lot of work, though.
Pulling off a few of these to put in my little dish.
Oh, yay. There it is.
They're coming across as darker than they really are.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Because blues are hard. Cameras don't like them. So, and I am doing what Becky does in organizing. I'm just not as fast as she is. I'm not as practiced. I'll put it that way.
It's not a race.
It's not a race.
I don't have anywhere else to go tonight. I set aside time for this tonight. This is what I'm doing tonight. This is my Saturday night.
23-inch strand.
Jenny doesn't have a ladybug dish. I have my own ladybug dish, but Jenny has that cool little, it's like a little cloud.
Yeah,
I know it's a flower.
I tried to look for a cute dish when I was getting ready to do that unboxing a few weeks ago that I did with the companion bundle 2 from the Beatbox Bargains.
Yeah.
And I tried to find a ladybug dish and I couldn't find one. So they had this one. They had it listed as a cloud dish, but it's more like a flower to me. So it's my cloud flower.
It's a cloud flower. It's a cloud that's shaped like a flower, you know, like when you go and like you see a dragon eating somebody in the sky and it's just clouds. It's a flower.
But look at this.
Okay, Jenny, give it a wiggle. We need to see some sparkle.
Sparkle. Sparkle.
Yes. Yes.
Uh-huh. This is a 23-inch strand. Oh, and it's on Becky's favorite beading wire.
Yay.
So I'm going to put a few into the dish to hold up in just a minute, but I'm getting rid of the wire as quickly as possible. So.
Yeah, Jenny, have you been poked by that wire yet?
Not yet, but I'm very, very careful because of your
careful with it then, because it's not a fun experience.
I like Chris. It's a floud. It's a floud. It's not a cloud or a flower. It's a
floud. Oh, that's funny. I love that.
I love. Oh, the dreaded
wire. Yeah. Everyone hates the wire, Jenny. Everyone. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it.
Like I said, I put a few in my dish so I can, because I was holding it against my hand before to show off all the sparkle. But gosh, this is gorgeous faceting on these coin beads. They're so pretty.
I love those. Those are going to be such a fun element to add to your designs as you make things with them.
Ditching that wire. Actually, I'm taking this wire because I don't want to get poked by it later. And I'm shoving it in the little baggie that those beads came out of.
Okay. But shove carefully.
I'm going to shove very carefully.
It's the tiniest wire, and for some reason it hurts more than being poked by anything else. It just is like it sends shocks up your nerves or something. It's the worst.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got these guys trying to get the shadow to go away, angling towards my light. Yeah, they just show darker.
That makes sense, Dana. That makes sense. That might be why it hurts so bad.
Well, it's like, when you get, what's it called? In insulation. Fiberglass. Fiberglass irritates so badly because it's so tiny and you can't, it's the same kind of thing. It's like the fiberglass of beading wire.
So the ladybug dishes, they were actually a gift. I used to do yarn swaps with some swap groups on Ravelry, where you would make something for somebody else and buy them some skeins of yarn and maybe some little goodies and some things that go along with the theme. I made hobbit feet slippers for one of my recipients' children with some thick yarn for the slippers, like socks. And then I used some fun fur and crocheted it along the top so it would be furry, like furry feet. They were super cute. But anyways, one of them actually sent me the ladybug dishes in one of my yarn swaps. So I don't know where they got it, but it was a gift that was given to me, and I have used it so much. It was a really good gift. I'm going to go back to Jenny now so she can talk about the sparklies that are in her.
They're amazing. Do you see these sparklies? This is a 13-inch strand of 7 by 4.5 by 3.5 millimeter. So like the length, I guess, is 7. Clear golden frame oval glass beads.
Oh, wow. I love that.
They're so pretty.
They are so pretty. Is that AB finish on that?
It is AB finish, yes. Actually, it doesn't say, but it looks like it.
It looks like it, yeah.
I'm going to put a few in my dish. Look at that sparkle. Yeah, I don't like the shadows that I get in this because the sides are too high.
Yeah, I think
it's hard to show off the sparkle. Yeah, that's definitely got an AB on it.
I think the light closer to like your camera there might help it a little bit better, but then it would wash out your face and like get on your face camera. So where you've got it now is fine.
So move it over here. Ah! Okay.
That does illuminate the dish better a little bit.
Okay. I love it though. It's
Yeah,
so
don't mess with the lights too much. Let's get to the beads because that's the good part.
Yeah. Yeah. It's such a pretty bead. And it's a long strand of them. So there's not a whole lot of like long strands of large beads in this one. Like there's not really a whole lot of large beads. So maybe it would fit in a 15 if you don't have an 18.
Maybe, but they are very
a lot of
long
variety
strands.
here. So I like that I can keep things separate.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually completely clear, Sylvia. But I think the AB is picking up the blue.
Yep.
Gina has an app.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually when you go to like Google her GGC treasure bags, the first like 10 hits are for her app. So it's one of the things that a lot of shops have been doing now is they have their own individual app to shop from. I think it's a Shopify thing. I don't know. Or it might be a different platform thing, but
So this one looks like it is a 16-inch strand of 4x3.
Rock My World Little Country Girl. I don't think I've ever heard that, Beth. Sure looks good in her denim and pearls. Oh, that is so perfect for this bag. I love that. Oh, there's a tutorial up today, guys, on Gina's YouTube channel. There are also a lot of YouTubers who do tutorials with this as well. I didn't get it, so I'm not doing any tutorials. Sorry, guys. I wasn't sure how much my my air conditioning would cost to fix when it was going on sale, so I said, all right, Jenny's gonna get it. She can open it with us.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty.
So it says that these are AB. It says that they're imitation clear AB rondelles, faceted glass beads. I'm not picking up any AB on this. I wonder if the AB designation should have been on the line above, because that does have AB. Because these just look clear. They're very sparkly, though.
They are very sparkly. I love that.
Because you have to have your bling.
It is important. I mean, we've got blue bling and clear bling, so it makes sense.
Separate that bead later. There's just the one on the very end. I'll separate it out later. Because I'm slow at this. But you guys don't mind hanging out, right?
No.
Okay.
No, we're not in a hurry, Jenny.
Okay.
Not going anywhere.
Okay.
Now, looking at beads, having a great time.
Figure out what some of these things are. So I think it's these.
What's the description?
It says light blue, royal light blue cuboid. 4x3. I think that's 4x3.
Yeah, that feels cubey.
No, that's right.
Cuboid-y.
Yeah, it's kind of cuboid. Faceted glass beads.
I like that.
I wonder if I pulled out the wrong. I might have pulled out the wrong beads before, but I don't know what they would have been instead. I don't know.
Oh, thank you, Tina. I'm glad that you like hanging out with us. I am glad that you're here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's the beading. It's the wire again. It's the wire. Because One strand on that wire wasn't enough.
Well, a lot of times, crystal will be strung on that wire.
That's true.
Pretty normal. Again, it would be a ton of work for Gina to have to unstring it from that wire and string it onto something else before
I
thinning
agree.
it out. So
Yeah.
it comes as she gets it, I'm sure.
This is from the manufacturer, like this.
I'm glad you like hanging out with us too, Faith.
Oops.
That makes me really happy.
Just a few.
It's fine. I always have escapees. You guys know.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
little cuboids.
Oh my goodness. Well, I am glad that you popped in to say hello and to see some of this and to chat with us, Padma. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for staying. And I just want to let everybody else know that if it gets late and you've got to go, please don't feel bad because it is late at night and it's nice just to stop and say good night and maybe say hello a little bit. Spend a little bit of time with us. I totally understand.
Okay, I'm not missing anything. Or maybe.
She does fit right in, Tina. Yes, I agree.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good night, Padma. Sorry, I was looking at my packing list.
It's great.
You can catch the rest of it on replay if you're curious.
Yeah, you can always catch up tomorrow. What else have you got, Jen?
Well, okay, I'm going to give you the description of this because I'm having a hard time finding it. It's 15.5 inch strand, 5.5 by 4 millimeter clear AB faceted column beads. And now I'm wondering if that's what these were.
Oh, I bet that's what those were. So we're missing that first one?
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. I found it. I just put something in the wrong thing though. Hold on. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so I already unboxed
That one.
the clear AB faceted column glass beads. I found the gold frame beads, and now it looks like gold frame beads because I was wearing them with someone else and I didn't see them before.
Accurate descriptions, yay! Okay, but those gold frame beads are like some of my favorites because they are just so cool looking. It's like they have their own little bezel on them, but it's just part of the bead. It's fantastic. Yeah. I love them.
Yeah, that's really they're a very interesting bead.
And it's not gold that will make your skin itch.
Exactly.
It's just a gold color.
Just a coating. Okay. Mm-hmm. And because they're clear and I'm showing my hand through, here they are under. So these are the gold frame beads.
Yeah.
It said. Golden frame oval.
Yay. You found them.
Oh, it's making me crazy. I'm like, why are these descriptions not matching?
Because it's a totally different bead.
Because I had the wrong beads.
Like, it happens to me too. 100% happens to me.
Okay. Yeah, this is much easier. And then we've got, after I get these put away, now that I've done them slightly out of order, there's another bead I'll get off after. I have a 15.5 inch strand of 6 millimeter violet glass pearl beads. So I don't know, Chris, if this was the same color of beads that you got in yours or came in the light ones, because I know they did slightly different colorways. But they're like a definitely violet on the blue side. So
violet, not purple.
Yeah.
Would you say it's more like ultramarine? Or more purple than that?
It's kind of dusky.
Oh,
It's like
nice.
a dusky blue leaning purple.
Nice. Okay.
It's hard to get the color.
I
It looks darker than it is. It's not this dark. So, and there's a bunch of those.
yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
You
well,
did say
hopefully,
that. You did
hopefully
say
they'll
that.
be seeing it pretty soon.
Yeah. They are pretty. They're very pretty, Tina.
Sometimes I'm hesitant to use pearls just because, like, sometimes I feel like they should only be used for like one thing or the other, and so like it's
Mhm.
sometimes hard for me to fit my brain around, I don't know, doing something different with pearls.
I like to use pearls. Sometimes I like them as like the focus, but I like them just sometimes to add just a little bit of smooth shine.
Nice,
It's
yeah,
such a smooth shine that you get off of a pearl. So
true.
I like that. And then we have
I should use pearls more.
this is where I'm going to need your help figuring out what some of these things are, Becky, because
Okay.
I have 3 contenders
What's the
for.
description?
Yep, the description is 6.5 by 7 by 6 millimeter Prussian brew electroplated glass nugget beads. I'm thinking it's these guys because they're kind of irregular shapes. Oh,
Hold them
sorry.
up.
I think those are nuggets.
They seem nuggety. They do, and especially because it says electroplated blue. That
Yeah,
looks
they
like
kind of have that
electroplated.
shine off the top. Yeah.
What are your other contenders for that? Just so that we can rule
So
it out.
these kind of, I don't even know what shape these are, but they're like a darker blue. And then these ones I think are not it because it's not the right number of beads, but they're kind of a light kind of denim blue.
Okay, so those seem more regular sized. Those ones are okay. Those are nuggety. Some of them, is the other one more jagged rather than rounded on the ends?
It's like a shape. It looks like a pressed
Is it?
shape. It's just it's kind of a flower.
Yeah, there you go. They're flowers. Okay. Those are
Okay.
not nuggets.
Those are not
We can rule those out.
These are nuggets.
Yay! You found the nuggets.
Yes, Tina, they are flowers. Thank
Hashtag
you.
nug life.
I've seen that. I'm terrible. Yes, those are flowers. The ones that are the shape. Once I got one out, then I could see it. And then we have the rainbow two-tone transparent glass cube beads. They're 6 by 6 by 7. And they really are like rainbow.
I love that.
These?
Yes.
They've got so much going on. There's tones of yellow and orange and blue and green and purple. So, but just like a tiny brush, like a hint of it. Like they're
so like
pretty. Yeah.
Those are so pretty.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are very fun ones. And then we have an 18-piece bag of.
Me too, Dana. Love the rainbow. I am like, you guys know me. I love rainbow anything. Rainbows.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so when I was looking at these as a contender for nuggets, they're not nuggets. Do you want to know why they're not nuggets? Because they're hearts.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could have a nugget that's kind of heart-shaped a little bit, but that's just way too many of them for it to not be purposefully heart.
It's an 18-piece bag of 6 by 6 by 4 blue spray painted hearts.
I love those.
They're darling.
Yeah, you guys, I always look for spoiler videos too. That's one of the things that I always look for. I watch the sneak peeks. The first person that gets their box and gets it posted, I'm like, I'm gonna go watch that video. It's fun.
These, I think, okay, this is the one that they sent an update to the packing list. They put the wrong number on the packing list. So the packing list says there's 25 of these, but there's actually 15. And these are those flower beads.
Oh, yes.
That
Hold
Tina
up the flower individually so we can get a better look at it.
Yes. If I can find my camera. Where is my camera?
Closer to you. There you go.
I know.
I love that. They're like square flowers. Do they have a hole in the center of it?
Yeah, they're basically, they act like bellflowers. So there's this concave area where you can put like the end of like a head pin. I'm too close. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So they're like roughly bellflowers.
They're roughly bellflowers, but they're like chunky square ones, and they're fantastic. And you guys know from last night, I'm addicted to bellflowers. So I like these a lot.
Yeah, this is like a perfect box for you, Jenny, I think.
Oh, it's so perfect. And we haven't even got to the most perfect parts. Oh, I don't know, Becky. Did you see if she still had some listed? Sylvia said she wished that she had this box.
I didn't look for it. Was just grabbing links.
I understand she sells out of them pretty quick, so there may not be any left.
Yeah, and that was one of the reasons why I was like, I just don't think I can get it this month.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, those are amazing. Oh.
Yep, both of them are out of stock. Ugh, sorry.
Both? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think those square flowers, it looks like it's both of the bags got those. And I'm just looking at the picture on the site, and it looks like the pearls on the Denim Days one are like cream colored pearls.
Ooh.
Which would go really great with those the light blue beads.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, yes, Beth, I did place an order to get Easter eggs. I got 11 Easter eggs, and I know I didn't find the gold one.
Yeah, no golden Easter egg for us, but we got plenty of other Easter eggs. They're going to be really great. Danielle is here. Hi, Danielle. You were here before anyone else, Danielle.
I skipped over.
I
skipped over a line item. I'm going back to it, so I've got it where it needs to be. But these are, well, is this? Yes, 8mm round Prussian blue dyed weathered agate beads.
Oh, those are pretty.
They've got that kind of wet, like crackled.
That's you're like the crack. It's crackly.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's crackly, like old paint on a barn door.
Right. Which is great. It's just more texture, some cool.
It totally gives denim.
That's definitely denim. That is acid wash. No, wait, it's not acid wash.
It's acid wash denim from the 80s. This is more acid wash than anything else. Yeah, we're not Gen X.
No.
Gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Hi, Gail. I'm glad you're here. My sister got Gina's the GGC treasure bag this month, or it's every month, every other month, something. I don't know when she does it. But she got that, but I didn't, so I am having her unbox it for us while we are taking a look at it. And we're just hanging out and oohing and eyeing and loving the sparkle and trying to identify which ones they are on the list.
Yeah, because I don't have as much practice with this. And Becky's not here looking over my shoulder like, that's the one.
So I'm virtually looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. You are helping me. I'm not doing this alone. That's great. Okay, and then we've got a 6-piece. That's got to be these guys. Yeah, 6-piece, 9.5 by 6mm. Prussian blue grade AAA bicone crystal beads. And these are dark.
Look how dark those are.
They're almost like there's a touch of blue, but this is more charcoal gray
Pick
than
one
it
of
is.
them and kind of turn it.
Yeah. So I'm going to take one.
Oh, wow. So they're like almost opaque then.
They are transparent, but they're
Dark.
deep. They're a deep color. Like if you used colored beading wire through here, you could probably tell that there was a beading wire through there, but you probably could no longer see what color it was because it's Prussian blue, but it's
a deep Prussian blue.
almost a charcoal kind of color. So pretty.
That's cool. That's really cool, actually.
I think I might actually have to do some roommate situations.
Roommate situations happen when you have a lot of beads, but you know what? When you've got like beads that have kind of a small quantity, it's a little bit easier to roommate situation them.
Well, like that's what I just did here. I did my pretty little blue hearts with those big dark bicones, and they're easy to discern and they don't cover each other up.
Yeah. Yeah, we're missing Heather, but you know what? She can catch up later, and she's got her late night, her beating besties that's going to happen tomorrow night on her channel. Yeah. Which will be really cool to watch. I'm so glad she's having fun. Honestly, like, I love my sister and hanging out with her and you guys, but if I had to like go to a quinceañera instead, I might be having more fun there. I'm still having fun. Don't worry, Jenny.
Oh, I know. I know. But you would also enjoy going to a party, especially because you'd know that you could catch up on this later.
Exactly.
I love it. There's just 5 of them. It's a 5-piece bag, 7x12 by 7 millimeter, royal blue, handmade porcelain cuboid beads.
I love ceramic beads. Those are the best. Especially that glaze on ceramic. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you can see the variation there. It's only slightly lighter than it shows on camera. Like it is a very nice deep blue. I love it.
It's that cobalt. Yeah.
Yes. And there's only a few of those, so I'm going to put them in with these crackly things. So.
Good plan.
Yep. Okay. And then we've got a 2-piece, just these 2 guys. We've got some more porcelain beads. These are 15 by 20 millimeter flower pattern Prussian blue oval. And I'm not going to try to put this in my dish because I can control the shadows better here. Is that not darling?
I love it
there
so
are
much.
2 of them.
Those are beautiful. Those are gorgeous beads.
They are so pretty. I
get excited about special cool beads like that.
No, I know. Chris said that they wish there was more of these, and I agree.
Right? Like if they were just extras, I would go buy some.
It's such a pretty box. I'm actually changing my mind and putting all my porcelain beads together in a spot.
And that's a fantastic plan, actually.
I like that. I might have to move some other things, but in fact, I might move. What do you think? I might move my rainbow beads in with the gold frame beads.
Do you have a bead scoop? Because it's easier to get stuff out of those with a bead scoop. Aha!
I have 2 of these now. Last time Becky came, I made her bring me a bead scoop, and I'm just seeing the beads everywhere.
It happens.
I made her bring me one, and then I got her recommendation, and I got some more of these mats, like that aren't like that are just the soft mat. Yep. I swear we went back there. Oh, they went up. They went up into the roof, Becky.
Oh, they had more of the rainbow beads?
Oh.
Should I?
You love the rainbow beads. It's up to you. You know if you have it in your budget or not.
Okay, but I mean, my heart may be more aligned with what I need.
But Becky, you're also going to be here in 2 weeks, and maybe I'll share these beads with you.
Okay, well, maybe I'm just gonna check it out, see if they still have it. Just to see.
Yeah.
Just see. Mermaids.
Yeah. Because I have not there yet.
Cuban cuboid beads, okay.
Why is this one not? Did I skip a strand? Did I skip a strand?
Sometimes I skip strands, and
I
I don't
did.
mean
I
to, but
totally
it
skipped a
happens.
strand. I was like, I should have I went through all the stranded things, but I still had these. She has given me so much, Danielle. Me sharing a few rainbow beads is nothing. It's a drop in the bucket for everything that my sister has given me and done for me. These are violet triangle crystal beads, faceted triangle glass beads, 11-inch strand, and it's on the dratted wire.
The wire, just be careful with it. It does not feel good. I'm not seeing the rainbow ones, but maybe I'm not looking in the right place.
She's such an older sister. Did you hear that? She's telling me to be careful while I'm unstranding. Yeah, it doesn't
I
pick
am
up
your older sister,
very well.
yes.
So my camera is not really picking it up. It's this really pale, violet, almost a lilac color, like pinkish tone.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And it just doesn't come through very well on my camera. But it is very light and delicate. And I think when I group them together like this, you get a better idea of that color.
Okay,
This
look at that. You get some of that crackly, like the weathered agate and a porcelain bead in a little mix.
Oh, really?
From GGC. I'm putting links in the thing. They've got
The evil wire.
they've got extras of those really cool porcelain beads that have the flowers on them.
Those are so pretty. I do love those.
And this is the other kind. I'm gonna grab a link to that copy. Oh gosh. Okay, so yeah. They do have extras of those porcelain beads, guys. Great news, everybody.
Yes. Well, they do for now. Once this live is over, they might not
I don't know
anymore.
if they'll still have any. I don't know what her stock levels are like right now, so I can't guarantee that they'll still be there tomorrow or anything.
Yeah, if you're watching this on replay, you'll probably put links in the description, right?
Yeah, but I'll go and edit it tomorrow. So that's gonna depend on when I wake up.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna stay up to do that because we are gonna eventually.
Okay. This has got to be this one. This is a 115 millimeter round Prussian blue alloy core handmade Indonesian bead, and it is this beautiful
Specialty boho.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's beautiful. I love the rhinestones on the outsides of it.
It's got this nice flow to it with the way they designed it. They didn't just stick a bunch of shiny things on there.
I think that would look fantastic with that little like peacock head pendant.
It's not a peacock head, Becky.
Oh, is
I don't
it?
think it is.
Is it a dragon?
Else? Oh, it's a horse pendant. I saw it as a dragon.
A horse?
That's a dragon.
Is it a horse or a dragon?
Pendant, but no. So I got excited about this because like a lot of this stuff like reads very like fantasy story to me, you know? Like
Yes.
I love the colors. And we're getting into the colors right now, but like these focals and stuff, they just like
everybody in chat is quiet probably because they're all like buying some of those porcelain beads.
To see what's available. Yes. Let's see. Oh, then we've got these. These are 10-piece bag of 9x5 millimeter antique silver tone alloy flower beads. And they're so shiny.
Oh, those are pretty. I like those.
And they're just, drilled, like they're a 5 petal, so through the top one and then between the bottom 2. So very pretty. Did I really just put all? Is that all of them? Yes, that's all of them. 10 piece. Yeah. And then we've got 2 15 by 18 by 8.5 millimeter antique silver tone alloy flower filigree heart pendant beads. It's a long description.
That is a really long description. That is a mouthful.
See, you agree with me, Chris? That's a dragon.
That is a mouthful. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, folks. Do we have?
We're not looking at the dragon yet. But I have these pretty heart beads, filigree heart.
Oh my God.
And the filigree has little like 6 petal flowers in the design.
I'm going to ask a poll, friends, because I've just learned that I can do this on my chats, on my lives.
I told you to check out the
She told me about this. Okay. All right, poll. Is it a horse or a dragon, friends?
Yeah, according to the packing list, it is a horse. It is not a horse. It is not a horse.
Okay, but hold it up so we can see it a little bit better. It's going to help us with our decisions. Hello, Brandy. We are unboxing the GGC treasure bag. And oh my gosh, yeah. I thought it was a peacock head, but it very much would be a little more dragony.
It's totally red dragon to me.
I see dragon.
Blue dragon.
I don't know if I necessarily see horse. It isn't as drastically horse to me.
At a push, that could be like the mane of a horse wrapped around its neck, but
maybe
I don't see a horse muzzle, like the horse nose and snout. I don't see horse ears. See, Faith agrees. It's a dragon.
Yeah. We got the poll going though.
Yeah, we're doing
dragon is at 77%.
So according to the packing list, I'm going to read this description. This is a 24 by 68 millimeter lapis. You were right, Becky. Horse pendant. And it's got this little blue, it's not the same blue, but it's got a little blue crystal eye.
I love that. That is so cool.
Yeah. So I love
We're
this.
80% dragon.
The fantasy fangirl in me loves this, and usually I have to ignore like peacock pendants or other fancy pendants because they're made of brass. But as I said on this packing list, it said all metals are cadmium, lead, and nickel free, which means it's not brass. This is
dragon horse.
It's a dragon horse. Yes, Tina, I love the eye too. It's great. It has that little. And it's not really catching the sparkle here, but it's there. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, see that flash in the eye? Because it's faceted, so it's pretty. It's a thunder horse. Ooh, okay. I could maybe go with that. But he won't fit. Oh, I have to figure out. Wait.
No, you can take down one of the sections.
But they're different directions than I'm used to. So
yeah, and I think it takes out 2 of them when you do one of them. 2 at a time.
No, the deep storage ones did that. I'm moving these guys over because I'm gonna have to have a 2 for section.
For the big guy, the dragon needs a layer.
It's got a beak. Horses don't have beaks.
This is a very, very valid observation. Horses do not have beaks. They have muzzles.
Chris's observation up there. That's very, very true.
A fancy horse for all the ladies. Mom says it looks like a dragon. We're at 82%. A thunder horse. from Beth.
There he is. While we're debating him, we can continue to look at him.
Yes. We can keep it. We've got the poll going still.
Oh, okay. So ahead of the horse, there's
the horse's head.
An 8 by 33 millimeter blue glass bulb bottle pendant with cork stopper. This is why I'm reading fantasy in all of this stuff, because there's a potion bottle.
It's potions.
There's a
you get it from the apothecary, and
you put it in there, and it's got a little hook to.
And then you fight the dragon, and then your health is low, so you drink the potion, so you can keep fighting the dragon, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right? This is reading so fantasy to me. We've got our little potion next to the dragon. Seriously, guys. Seriously, guys. It's a bird head. See, Becky did think it was a peacock. She did think it was a peacock.
Brandy. I thought it was a peacock. That's what my brain was like, oh, look, it's a little peacock head. That would be really cool. My sister saw a dragon. It says on the sheet that it's a horse. But 83% of you agree that it's a dragon. 83.
Exactly, Gail. It's fun. She loves the bottle. Okay. Let's see, what else was there?
We can turn the horse into a dragon with the potion.
And okay, here's
with the good ideas. That's with the good ideas.
This is again why it's not a horse, because this little pendant here is a freaking crystal ball.
Love it. It's all faceted too, so it's sparkly. Give it a wiggle.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Faceting.
Yeah.
Faceting and dating. It says how many of us would drink the potion? Well, that depends, Danielle. Does it have a little label on it that says "Drink me" and am I in Wonderland?
That is a good question. Yeah. Yeah, you turn the horse into a dragon with the potion. I love that, Beth. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got a crystal ball, we've got a potion, and we've got a horse. No. That's a dragon. That is a dragon.
Oh, man. A potion would be a little younger, but not too much younger, because, I was a little bit of an idiot when I was a teenager.
It says it's a 20 by 10 millimeter clear crystal antique silver tone alloy pendant. It's a crystal ball in a silver thing. Yep. And then it talks about the lapis horse pendant.
A crystal disco ball with all that faceting. Pew, 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 pew.
And then if that wasn't enough, then we can go full Beauty and the Beast with this baby. Oh no, I froze. Hold on. Something happened.
Anything once, Danielle. That's funny. Oh, Chris, you're a crack up.
Something happened with my phone and I don't know what.
Oh. Did it go to sleep? Because sometimes my my thing I found I have to disable it before I start this, because it happened the other day when I was doing it. My phone kept freezing up, and it was because it was going into sleep mode or nighttime mode or do not disturb or something at a certain time of night. So I don't know if you have that set on your phone.
I think it's a crappy battery because it's my old phone and it just died.
Oh no. So Jenny.
That's okay. I'm gonna switch. The quality may not be as good. I switched to one of my old phones. That's why the battery wasn't great.
Remember the Bluetooth.
I am. I'm taking care of it right now.
Okay. If when we use these phones for a second camera, just for the chat's edification, if we don't connect it to a Bluetooth device and I don't know, put it in another room or something, then we get a weird, terrible echo. It's awful. So, yeah. How many people have you seen fighting a dragon in Denim? Well, I haven't ever seen anyone fighting a dragon in real life. But I don't know if you guys remember that movie from, I think it was in the Oddies, the one where it was about dragons that like happened like in real life, and it was like 20 years after these dragons had waken up, and they were. Do you guys remember that movie?
Okay.
I think some of those guys wore denim.
I am backstage, Becky, if you want to chance adding me to make sure I've got.
There we go. Let's see if we've got an echo, guys. Let's find out.
I think we're okay. No, we're good.
Yay, no echo.
Nothing weird.
Oh yeah, okay. You were at the wrong angle. Hey.
I have to adjust everything because it's a different phone.
Yep.
So I have to get it in this clamp. You guys are watching me do the setup. Sorry.
It's okay. Technical difficulties happen.
They do. They do. My arm's about to be out of the way, so I won't have as many shadows up here. Okay. Just
Rain of Fire? I think that's what the movie name was. Rain of Fire. Matthew McConaughey?
Huh. See, it's not as good. You see that? It's just fuzzy.
Well, hi, Kim. I'm glad you're here. We're not exactly just starting. Jenny has been unboxing for most of them, so we've got a lot of spots filled in her organizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, denim for dragon fighting. I don't know if it would protect you that well from the fire, but maybe. Rain of Fire, that's the name of the movie that I was thinking of.
I'm panning slowly over what we've already unboxed. Not talking about it, but showing.
Yes. Yes, so folks who've just joined us can see some of these other ones, like those ceramic beads, those crackly weathered agates.
And the debate of, is that a horse or a dragon?
And that's what the poll is about, is if that is a horse or a dragon on that.
Yeah. And it's, the consensus is dragon.
Chainmail for the dragon. That would require me making a whole bunch of jump rings first, and then putting them all together.
Scream Beauty and the Beast to you, then something's wrong.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Beauty and the Beast. It fits the fantasy theme.
Fantasy fairy tale. You know, we've got our potion bottle, we've got our crystal ball, and we've got our dragon, and now we've got our rose.
Yep.
Yeah. And
the
then
object to the left of you is what you have to fight a dragon with. Okay, everybody. The object to the left of me
orange soda? Oh wait, no, that's to my right.
I have my jewelry making tools right here to the left of me.
My Spring Skies box.
So I might be fighting a dragon with my tools. Your Spring Skies box. Everybody else, what have you got to the left of you?
Dragon.
An ice pack. Oh no. A candle. Who else? What's to the left of you? That's what you've got to fight a dragon with, guys. Two good ideas. Oh man, you're on a roll, Beth.
A blanket.
A blanket.
Mother
a
dragon.
Black cat. Well, a black cat might work actually. Wait. I just had to double check which is my left. Yes. Okay, I got it.
There's 10 of these.
Oh, I love those Cody kind of bead caps.
They're so pretty. There's 12 by 10 millimeter antique silver tone alloy. And
Dana's fighting with a glass of water. Cheryl's got an ink pen. You know, Cheryl, the pen is mightier than the sword.
It's true.
Yeah. Tina's got some tools too. We're up to 84% on dragons.
We've got a meter of platinum tone iron Rollo chain.
Nice.
And finding chain that I can use is always a nice bonus. So I'm excited about that.
That is a big bonus, yes.
I'm excited about
dogs next to you, Beth. My dogs are on my right side, so they're not going to be any help. Also, while Natalie is a fierce defender of everything, Ellen is a real big pushover. So she would not be any help. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Are we all dead at this rate? Well, I don't know. We do have an ink pen on our side. Cheryl's pen. And then we've got some toggle clasps. I like those. They're with the simple little flower on them.
Yeah. I like them too. And they seem like they would be good. Like it's a enough of an opening to get the bar through, but the bar will sit and definitely catch.
Yep.
So, and again, clasps that I can use, I have a tendency to stock up because like when I find them and I like them, then I need to get them. So I think I'm going to put them in with these bead caps just because roommate situation a little bit. We've got bead caps and toggles there. And then the last thing in the box, and I don't know why it's the very last thing, but because it seems like it should go with other stuff, but it's 6 pieces of clear grade AAA bicone crystal beads. So,
yep, there you go. Oh, those are pretty.
They're 9x6 millimeter.
Yeah, they're nice and long.
And they've got some nice shine, and they're so clear.
Icons. Yeah.
Very particular in her toggles. Yes.
Very particular on the toggles, yes.
My metal allergies. So functional and not going to put a sore on the back of my neck. Those are my key things for toggles.
You also like it when they look pretty too.
I like the design. I do. Like that was one of the things that I liked about this that we made last night is that the toggle that came with the kit I could actually, or the bundle I could actually use, and it's not fancy by any means, but it's not basic either. You know.
Exactly. Oh man, I just gotta answer this one. So my dogs, because I have a big old bed, so I put my dog beds on one side of my bed and I sleep on the other. But they will lay on my side until it's time for bed and I have to move them. It's always like, okay, time to move, and then they get up and they go crawl into their little dog bed because they're good.
I'm trying to decide. There's just the 6 of them. I'm trying to decide where I want to put them.
Well, do you have extra room in?
I have extra room in all of them. Like there's none of these that are so full that I can't add them.
Hold up the organizer and let's look. Let's figure out where you can put them.
For my little crystal.
Find a place for those crystals. Do you want to put them with other things that are also crystal? Like maybe those smaller crystals and then those ones. You'll be able to tell the difference in size when you look at it. But
will I see them? Because that's part of the problem.
Put one in there and see. You can always pull it back out.
I put 2 in there. They blend right in.
They blend right in. Okay.
They blend right in. So if I put them in something else, like in with something that doesn't have faceting or sparkles, I'll see them better.
Yeah. There you go.
So
was that all of the things? Was that it? The whole thing?
That's it. That is my box. And I'm just getting these things put in here. So we've got all of our beads. I'm doing close up for everybody.
Yay!
Beads, beads, beads. So many cool beads. So many
so pretty. Jenny, you're gonna have so much fun. There's so much sparkle in this box.
There really is.
So much whimsy, so much imagination. One of the strands of beads in a light bag was longer.
She put the crystal beads. That's why they're at the end of the packing list, because they were added afterwards to make up for the fact that we had shorter strands in this box.
Okay.
Or one shorter strand in this box. So they were added. That's nice. I like that. That's good to know. And then we have our mystical components.
Yes.
With our dragon and our
fun fantasy components. Yes.
Our crystal ball or potion.
Brandy, this is the Gina's Gem Creation. there were 2 different options for her treasure bag this time around. One is the Denim Nights, and one was the Denim Days, and Jenny got the Denim Nights. And so they're kind of darker blues. The other one has lighter blues, and I think like cream colored pearls instead of those dark pearls, those violet colored pearls that Jenny got in hers. Right, Dana? She always she hits it out of the park every single time.
It's beautifully curated.
That's why they sell out. That's why they sell out. She does such a good job of putting them all together. Just putting really generous amounts of beads in there, really fun and cool findings, and it's just really great. And I'm really glad that Jenny got it.
Me too. I knew I was interested in it. I had just bought a whole bunch of other beads, and I don't make jewelry to sell. I don't have a YouTube channel. I make stuff because it's fun and I like it and I like to wear it, and I would like to become proficient enough at, the skills to be able to give it as gifts and stuff like that. So I don't need to order a lot of beads, but this is one that I was especially interested in getting my hands on, because when Becky opened her last box and she read this at the top of the packing list, I was so excited because I could use everything in it. And so knowing that, I wanted to get this. I wanted to get it for me so that I could have a box that I didn't have to set things aside to give to Becky. This is Becky's bundle. These are things that I can't use, but I've gotten in other boxes or bundles that those are going to Becky.
Yeah. Okay, I ended the poll, but yeah, Dana is correct about that it was just one color that she would do. But because she couldn't get enough of the one color to be able to make more bundles and bags, so that's why she does the 2 colors, which I think is fantastic. Absolutely great, because then it does open it up for more folks to be able to get them. I missed out on them so many times when I would be like, oh, hey, I just saw the unboxing on her channel, and I'd go and they would already be sold out.
Yeah.
It was really cool, Chris. It was really cool. I was feeling sad about missing out, but I'm glad that my sister got one so that I can vicariously live through her. Oh, Kim, your dog looks like my Ellen. She's a sweetie. Aww. She's just my sweet Ellen, my baby puppy, who is an old lady.
I had some beads that were tied on the strings, and I was rushing because whatever, and so I didn't pull them all off. Now I have all my beads.
Yeah, you didn't have to rush, Jenny. We weren't in a hurry.
I know, but I know you're also using your minutes to do bonus lives with me. Perfect late night unboxing.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm glad you guys were able to join us for this. We were just doing the unboxing. We didn't have anything else planned. When do we get our backs of the orphanage? Do you know? They're going to be letting us know when they send them out. They said it would be about mid-April, which we're getting real close to. So give them maybe a few more days on that for the Gemstone Orphanage boxes. This was a little bit different because instead of them having a set amount and then, selling it until they sold out, they left it open for pre-orders. So they are probably still getting stuff together, getting them packed. But yeah, they said about mid-April, so I would expect them sometime in the next week to ship. And they'll send you a shipping notification when they do. They usually do that, Tina.
Thank you, Tina and Dana. I'm happy to share, and I'm glad that I did a good job with it.
You did. You did a fantastic job with the unboxing, Jenny. And like I said, I mix up things on the list too, so don't worry about that.
I did so much out of order. I still can't believe that's listed as a horse.
We got there eventually. And we did all decide Well, 85% of us decided that it is a dragon.
We did.
But we did have some suggestions that it might be a dragon horse or a horse that turned into a dragon.
And it's maybe it doesn't come through very well, but like I dressed in blue on purpose because I knew I was opening a blue box. But this is also a peasant blouse, so it goes along with the whole theme of like my fantasy, fairy tale adventure.
Oh my gosh, you're dressing to theme.
The Renaissance Festival is going on this month and next in like our local Renaissance Festival. So I'm like, this is all just on theme for me. Thank you, Lori.
I'm gonna take that off the stage so that we can just be there with each other.
Yes, yeah, it can be just us now. I showed you guys got a good view of the goodies in the box, hopefully.
All good. Oh man. So thank you to everybody for hanging out with us. Now you have to get the nails down. Jenny actually is blessed with very nice actual natural nails. I wear press-ons because my natural nails are super bendy and they will break really easily. Like I work with wire and that's not a good combination when you have really shallow nail beds and really bendy nails. But Jenny's got really pretty nails.
But they're not straight either. They when they get long enough, they just shred. They just shred. So I have to keep them trimmed and stuff. But yes, I get a little envious of Becky's nails than I do. Nails. She has cute nails. I want cute nails.
Look, I only have cute nails because I buy them. I put them on with sticky tabs.
These are just basic. I don't do anything to them.
And oh yeah, Danielle's doing Silver Silk Sunday tomorrow as well. And Jennifer Miller's going to be on with them. It's going to be a really fun time. That'll be tomorrow afternoon on the Silver Silk and More YouTube channel. Me too, Danielle.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Glad you enjoyed it.
Thank you, everyone, for making this such a fun unboxing and for participating in the chat and everything. So we were just, talking into the void. I love having the void talk back to us. You're the best.
I know. It's kind of long for an unboxing with no make attached to it, but we were hanging out too.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. We were having fun. Exactly.
I love it.
All right, guys. So I'm going to say good night. And, again, there's some lives tomorrow. Danielle and Nile. I think they're still going to have day 2 of TGBE over on the TGBE channel and Softflex and that sort of thing. And then tomorrow night, Beating Besties on Heather Aston's channel. So I will see you guys in the chat for some of those.
I love that you all enjoyed it. I did too. Thank you for welcoming me to Becky's channel. Oh.
All right.
Good night, Dana.
We're going to wrap this up and say good night to everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Sleep tight.
Yep.